Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And now here's Ross.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Nixon. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Complete.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
The ball carrier brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Niners 7, Bengals nothing.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Nixon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Nixon. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They run for it with Nixon. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted by...
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown.
John Ross, 53 yards. Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
Bullet good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Ball carrier.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
36-yard line.
From the 36, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
One, Omaha. Check 26, check 26. No.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and goal.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Good.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Mixon will get it to start the second half. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He finds Ross. Right side. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Green's got it over the middle. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Down, Cincinnati.
They go play action with Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Ford. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they scored a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going deep downfield. It got his man complete. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 87 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And some room to work. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Niners 28, Bengals 21. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 39 yards there, a big one.
39-yard gain on the play.
And they go play action now. Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
John Ross, 36 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 74 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28.
The score, Niners 35, Bengals 28.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Going deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Complete to
John Ross, touchdown. 75 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The extra point.
And he's able to put it through.
That ties the game, 35-35. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes down for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And he knocks it through.
Is good. Makes the score Niners 42. Bengals.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Throwing again here on second down, this time complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To pick up.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, 70 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick
and it's up and good.
That ties the game at 42-all. Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now on 2nd and 13. Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A gain there of 21 yards.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
57, Mike 57. Right here.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They're on the tackle.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Now Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 51 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Niners 49, Bengals 42.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now Ross to return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically,
One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go with Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll look to throw. And able to find Green. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. To throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And now nothing but Green ahead of him. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Mosley.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And now here's Ross. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Niners 56, Bengals 42.